Batman and the Outsiders is finally, wait, hold on, let me start over. Black Lightning and the Outsiders is finally here after some delay, and man, was it worth the wait. This is the title I've been impatiently waiting for. We got the boss Black Lightning, we have future boss in the making Signal, we got the silent but deadly Orphan, and the beautiful, skilled ex-Suicide Squad member Katana. Oh yeah, and there's Batman. Anyways, what's going on guys, it's your boy Roliver Queen, and welcome to my brand new video series called Comics That Slap, where I recommend current comics that you should be reading if you aren't reading them already. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you're never out of the loop whenever I drop new videos. Black Lightning and the Outsiders, mistakenly titled Batman and the Outsiders, is penned by Bryan Hill, who's behind Wildstorm, American Carnage, and a recent run in Detective Comics, which I'll touch upon later. Here's some backstory. Batman and the Outsiders isn't something new to Rebirth. There have been previous incarnations of the team dating back to 1983 with various lineup changes. Just like the previous versions of the Outsiders, Batman recruits this set of superheroes to work in the shadows as a Black Ops extension of the Justice League. This is a result of the events of No Justice. Essentially, they handle the missions that the Justice League can't without ruining their squeaky clean image. There is even a Detective Comics run which is written by Bryan Hill, and it brings the team together. While you don't need to read it, it does add to the experience and helps you go into Black Lightning and the Outsiders with a better understanding. Right off the bat, you're thrown into the action and you're shown exactly why Batman wants him to work covertly. These aren't the average threats that you see the Justice League dealing with. Not that they couldn't deal with them. And even during the non-action parts of these issues, there's plenty to keep you glued in, such as the dynamics between the team members, especially Black Lightning and Batman. The individual characters themselves have their own personal baggage, which opens up the door for eventual storylines. It also helps that Batman plays a minimal role in the series, which makes sense, because he has a lot of other things going on, such as the Justice Doom War, who may or may not be infected by the Batman who laughs, and etc. He's more of a boss in the shadows that shows up when he needs to. And that's great, because it leaves room for other characters to get focus. Another reason why I'm not calling this Batman and the Outsiders, but Black Lightning and the Outsiders. Bryan Hill has a lot on his plate to work with in terms of the specific set of characters, and most importantly the story, but he's showing that he can handle it in a cohesive and engaging manner. Each issue ends and I'm left wanting more. Dexter Soy's art doesn't miss a step at all. I checked out his work in Red Hood and the Outlaws, and it's always been one of the major takeaways from my experience. His stylization of the characters, their movements and expressions is very unique, and it perfectly complements Bryan Hill's writing. He was definitely the right choice for this title. Overall, don't sleep on this title guys. Go out and pick it up while it's still early in its run. There's 4 issues out and it's a monthly title, so there's no excuse. This is also a nice change of pace from the other team-up books that are out in terms of plot. In terms of continuity, this title ties into what's currently happening in the DCU. The last 2 issues are actually part of the Year of the Villain, which is also another great incentive. If you're someone who wanted more focus on these set of characters, especially Black Lightning and Signal, who have both been criminally underused in the DCU, pick this up. Your prayers will be answered. Bryan Hill and Dexter Soy really have something strong here. There's so much they can do with these characters, and you'd be crazy not to want to hop in on the action. This has quickly become one of my favorite titles, and I count down the days to the next issue because I know I'm going to read some heat. This has the Roliver Queen seal of approval, therefore it slaps. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Roliver Queen out.